I'm bachelorette number 1. Pick me.
K, I dance on tabletops. I wrote the letter. Pick me. I'm bachelorette number 2.
K, I'm bachelorette number 3. I dance on tabletops. I bar hop. Pick me.
It's the singles game with Mike McDaniel, where even the underdog has a chance at true love. And now, here's your host, Mike McDaniel.
Hey, thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's our first week back after the Big Three Rivers Festival here in Fort Wayne, and everybody's ready to party on a Tuesday night because we filmed the show on a Tuesday night. And of course, you're seeing it right now on Saturday. Isn't that just amazing? Okay, we have our male interviewer. He's going to find out which bachelorette wrote this letter. Now, all 3 of them are real likely candidates for this letter, and so he's going to be very confused, and he's going to really try to figure it out. So this guy's name is Kay. Give him a big hand. He's from New York Carpet World. Okay. How you doing, Kay?
Good. Yourself, Mike?
So this guy sells carpet, and and what else do you do?
Ski. Snow skis.
Snow skis, and
Yes.
and you said you're a salesman. You can sell anything.
I try.
Okay, well listen, I hope you can find as well as you can sell, because you have to find the woman that wrote this letter to you.
I hope so.
Okay, keeping in mind 2 of these ladies are imposters, here's tonight's letter. It says, I will be a senior at Purdue University. During summer vacations, I enjoy going to the lakes and partying with my friends. I usually spend my weekends bar hopping because I enjoy drinking and dancing on tables. From what I can remember, I usually have a really good time. When I go on a date, I enjoy intelligent conversations, a good sense of humor, and free drinks, okay? One of these women feels this way, and Kay feels this way too, and this is why he's trying to find her, so go for it, Kay.
All righty. How about bachelorette number 1?
Well, Matilda Murray, I'm proud to be here. I'm going to do my best for you.
Fantastic. That's what I can hear.
All right. Okay, ask her the question now.
All righty.
You're not getting off that easy, number 1. Okay.
No way. Bachelorette number 1. Describe to me your last date.
My last date was very fine.
Yeah?
I loved him, and
Okay.
he loved me.
Okay.
And I think that was all was necessary.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Bachelorette number 2. How would you go about getting a free drink out of me?
Let me see. I think if you were sitting at the bar, I would go up, smile at you, wink maybe, look at you for a while and say, hey, bartender, put that on his tab.
All right.
Thank you.
I like. Okay.
Bachelorette number 3. Tell me something that you couldn't remember doing while you were drinking that now you would like to forget forever.
Well, after a night of partying one time, I just totally partied too much, and whenever I woke up the next morning, I was in a totally different state. I didn't know how I got there, and I didn't know where I was, and that's something I'd like to forget.
And we had a hell of a time. She had a hell of a time finding this place too. Okay. All right.
Bachelorette number 2. What is your favorite flotation device?
Let's lean into it all the time. Okay.
Well, it's got to be ice cubes. You know, drink. Oh, you mean sporting. Well, gosh, I don't know, I guess. The jet ski, I like that.
Go to another question.
Bachelorette number 1. Sounds like you and booze get along real well. If you had been born a mixed drink, what would you have been called?
Since you and booze get along so well, what would you call yourself if you had to be a mixed drink?
A toper.
A toper.
A toper?
Yeah. The more you drink, the more you want.
Bachelorette number 2. Stand up and show me how to bar hop.
Oh.
That was very good. Okay. Okay, go to the next question. Very, very good. Very good entertainment here tonight.
Very good. Bachelorette number 3. Since you like dancing on tabletops, we decided to accommodate you.
Okay.
Let's see some tabletop dancing.
She said she's going to kill me. Okay, keep it going.
Bachelorette number 1. Sounds like you're a professional partier. So I bought you a few party favors.
Put that on. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll get it. Here, can I put that on right?
Thank you. I'll wear it back home.
Okay, here's your thing. Now he wants you to party with him. Okay, you put yours on too.
Okay.
Okay, and here's yours. What the hell? Let's have some music.
What are we going to do?
Party.
Show me how wild you get when you party. Show me how wild you get when you party. We don't need to have you look like that all night. Okay, thanks a lot. All right, very good, very good. Okay. Bachelorette number 2. You're lost in the woods, you're hungry, you come across a Boy Scout troop camping out. What would you do to get the Scouts to share their beans and weenies?
Let me think about this.
Okay, while you're thinking, what would you do to share the beans and weenies with Boy Scout troop number 1?
Well, I don't know. I'd be fair with them. I'd give them all they'd want.
Okay, I love it. Okay. Well, listen, we're gonna go to commercial right now. All right, thanks a lot. And welcome back, folks. All right, Kay, how you doing?
Very good.
Very good. Okay, well, listen, Kay is going to tell us who he thinks wrote the letter. So, Kay, who do you think it is?
How about this bachelorette right
You think
here?
Bachelorette number 3 wrote it? Well, let me think for a second. She did. We had 2 winners tonight. You guys are getting married. Stand up, give each other a hug. It's happening. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna talk to you guys at the end of the show. Okay, you hang around for a minute. We'll see you at the end of the show. Okay. All right. Well, listen, Kay. I want to know something. How come you didn't pick Bachelorette number 2 right here?
She didn't get up on
Stand
a
up, stand up.
tabletop dancing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you didn't dance though. That's how come you didn't pick her, huh?
Correct.
Okay. Well, listen. Did you feel okay? You had a good time?
I had a good time.
Okay, we have a nice gift for you for coming on the show.
Okay.
And I'm sorry this isn't your gift. And, but maybe if it doesn't work out with
Lisa.
there you go. Then you'll have your shot. So thanks a lot, and we'll. Okay. Now why don't you give number 1 a big hug because she. Okay. And now stay right here. Bachelorette number 1 is her name is Tilly, right? What's your last name?
Mowry, M-O-W-R-U-I.
Okay, and tell them where you're from.
3 Rivers Convalescent Home, the nicest place I've ever been.
Sounds very nice.
Okay, I'll tell you something about Tilly. We were short a contestant, and Tilly was good enough to come on and fill in for us, and we had a real good time with you. And she's at the 3 Rivers Convalescent Center, so go visit her, tell her you saw her on the singles game, bring her a flower, and she'll sit up and talk to you, right, Tilly? All right. Well, listen, we got to go to commercial right now, and so we'll be back in just a minute. Thanks a lot. We'll be right back. Oh man, what happened here? Hey, I'm not kidding you. We had bachelors for the show. I don't know where they are. We rehearsed with them all day. I'm going to go in the audience right now. I'm going to try to find out where our bachelors are. Brian, this is ridiculous. I don't know where they're at. There they are. Oh man, hey guys, man, we're supposed to do.
All right.
Guys, man, we have a show to do. Aren't you guys? Don't you guys care?
I just won about $1,000 here. I want to stay playing a little bit
Oh, come on, man. We got to do the show, man. You guys.
Watch, look how good it is.
Well, but.
Well, what the heck, guys? We got 5 minutes or so, don't we? Let's go. Ah, come on, let's go.
Okay. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, as you see, we got our bachelors back. We're ready to go. I hope it wasn't Dawn. Dawn's a lovely young lady, you guys. I don't know what it was. Dawn, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you,
Okay,
Mike?
now, of course, folks at home, Dawn's here to meet a guy that she read about. And, of course, there's 2 imposters on the show. They're going to be lying to her, trying to convince her that they wrote the letter, but only one guy is the true author of this chosen letter. So we're going to read the letter Dawn has chosen. Okay, one of these guys, 24 days of the month, he's in uniform. For the betterment of his cardiovascular system, he swims, jogs, practices aerobics, and trains with Nautilus equipment. He recently acquired a canoe, but as anyone knows, a canoe requires a crew of 2. So I'm looking for a first mate, so this may be your chance for a date. Sounds like Dr. Seuss wrote this. Okay, all right. Well, this shirt goes to somebody in the audience. And Dawn, how you doing? You ready to play? There's no back to your dress. Did you realize that?
I left it at home.
You left it at home. Okay, well, I hope you can find the true author of this letter. If you do, you're going to win some nice prizes, okay?
Great.
And what do you do for a living once again?
I'm a receptionist.
She's a receptionist. A receptionist is looking for a person who's into cardiovascular work and who practices aerobics, okay? So fire away to your bachelors.
Okay. Bachelor number 2. 24 days out of the month, you wear a uniform. What do you like to do when you're out of uniform?
What I like to do when I'm out of uniform is exactly what I like to do when I'm in uniform.
And what's that? Okay, we'll leave it at that. Bachelor number 1. Dr. Ruth believes that men who wear uniforms are usually sexually insecure. What do you think about that?
Well, what do I think of Dr. Ruth? She's got some strange ideas.
Okay, let's find out something about this uniform. Beginning with bachelor number 1, describe your uniform for me.
I really have a pretty nondescript uniform. It's particularly, white.
Well, tell you what, we'll get back to you in a minute. Why don't you go on to some of the other bachelors and concentrate?
Bachelor number 2, why don't you tell me about your uniform?
Well, my uniform is kind of orange and all, and it's got little brown stripes, and right here it's got a place for my name. It makes me get a little crazy.
Well, that's nice. What about bachelor number 3?
Well, it's 2 tones of blue.
Oh, that's kind of scary. Okay, bachelor number 3, what's the most unusual accessory you wear on your uniform?
Well.
Let's heat it up in here so this guy.
Whoa, guys.
Okay.
Whoa. Now this is getting a little. Thank you for that little display there.
Dawn.
Bachelor.
Dawn. It keeps the shirt from coming up, so you can sit down a lot and stand up, things like that.
Okay.
Well, that was pretty. Let's see, bachelor number 2. Say you're into aerobics. In standard aerobics, you're supposed to keep your pulse rate up for 30 minutes before you cool down. How long can you keep yours up before you cool down?
Well, the standard is 30 minutes, but about 45 minutes till I get to the refrigerator for another beer, and then I can go another 45.
Even with beer?
Even with beer.
Okay. Bachelor number 1, you say you practice aerobics, so I want to see you start your stuff.
All right.
Okay, let's see. How well can you canoe? Bachelor number 2, could you give me a little demonstration of how well you stroke?
Well, first of all, you have to have the necessary safety precautions, and everybody knows that in Indiana, a seatbelt is mandatory. And then you have to grab a hold of your paddle or your staff. Then you go.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bachelor number 1. Let's get serious. What is love?
What is love, number 1?
Love. Well, some say that love is a river, drowns tend to reed. Some say love is a razor and lets your soul to bleed. But I say love's a flower and you're its only seed.
Well, thank you. Okay. And bachelor number 3, your letter says that you train with Nautilus equipment. Show me the muscle you're most proud of.
Well, actually, I like the duo hip and back machine and the leg curl, and that really helps this particular area.
I don't know about this one. Thanks.
All right, listen, we're going to be right back. Hey, listen, everybody, welcome back to the singles game. We're here at Rumors tonight. We're doing a show, and Dawn, our female interviewer to my left, she thinks she knows who wrote the letter. If she does, she's going to win chicken for a year. And Marco Pollo. If she doesn't, of course, she'll get a consolation gift, a T-shirt, and something to Mr. Steve's for a year, for a month. I'm sorry, you'll get a free gift from Mr. Steve's rental. Okay, now, who do you think wrote the letter to you?
Well, Mike, I'm telling you, it was really hard, but I think it was bachelor number 3.
You think it was number 3?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's give her a hand. She's right. You guys are getting married. Stand, give her a hug. Give her a hug. All right, good. Stand up, stand up. All right. Oh, this is great. How do you feel?
I feel good.
How do you feel? Is she good enough looking for you?
That's not even a proper question.
Okay. How do you feel about the guy? Looks are everything, aren't they? How much?
Not everything,
Well, how
but-
much is looks to you?
Enough.
Well, okay, about 10%.
I don't give
Okay,
up
well,
my...
you're both fine young people. We're going to have you up at the end of the show. And this guy used to live in my neighborhood. Did he tell you that?
No.
Okay,
that's
well, he
too
will. He'll
bad.
tell you all about it. So listen, why don't you go right off of this stage right here. We'll be at the end of the show. And let's have a big round of applause for bachelor number 1. Come on over here. How you doing, sir? What's your name? What do you really do?
Oh,
Stand up. Yeah, I've been working all day. Okay, what do you really do?
I'm Dr. Charles R. Glenn. I'm a chiropractor, nutritionist, and iridologist.
Okay, so do you give good deal on back jobs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, so well, thanks a lot. We have a consolation gift for you. We had a good time with you, all right?
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Thanks for Charles. There. Let's come over here, number 2. Hey, listen, I'll have to stand around here, get your camera. So do you wear that you're on a campaign for something there, aren't you?
Well, the Indiana State Police asked me to inform everybody that if you're caught, it doesn't matter if you've been drinking, it matters if you're wearing your safety belt.
Okay, now listen, what's your name?
Andy Wolford?
Andy Wolford is a part-time comedian, is that true?
That's true.
He's going to do a few animal sounds for you, then we're going to go to a commercial, okay?
Okay, this is the sound of a dog. Or how about a rooster that just got lucky?
Well, listen, we had a good time with you. We appreciate you coming on the show. And we're going to say goodbye right now, but before we do, Tilly, where do you live again?
Three Rivers Convalescent Home,
That's the Three Rivers Convalescent Home for
29 Port North Clinton.
North Clinton. Okay, we're going to come out there and do a show one of these days.
All right.
Okay, we'll get all you guys on there.
Okay.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. We'll see you next week on the singles game. Bye-bye, folks.